Question 7. We've been given the universal set as the numbers 1 through 13, so only 1 through 13 are the numbers that we care about. We have set A as being given as 3, 7, 11 and 13. I'm just going to highlight that region here in yellow, so everything that's in here we should have 3, 7, 11 and 13. So hopefully we can identify immediately that one of those numbers are missing that we need to put in the Venn diagram. We have set B, which is 3, 6, 9, 12 and 13. So 3, 6, 9, 12 and 13 need to go in here. And again, one of our numbers is missing, so 6 is missing here, so it's going to have to go somewhere there. And lastly, we have 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 are shown here. No, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 5. We're missing 6. So 6 has to be somewhere in this pink section. And part A involves completing this Venn diagram. Now, even just talking that out in terms of saying what was missing in the fact that it had to go somewhere, 6 needs a home, and 6 doesn't currently have a home. It's in both B and C, but it is not in the A list, which means we are going to be in this section here. In both B and C, but outside of A, which means this is where 6 goes. And for the other number that was missing, it was the number 11. 11 is not in B, so it can't be within the green circle. It's not in C, so it can't be within the C circle, but it is in A, so that means it needs to be within the A circle, but outside of the pink and the green ones. So 6 and 11 go exactly where we have drawn them in there. For the purposes of the rest of this question, I'm going to need to use coloring again, so I'm just going to put this in a sort of monotone. List the members of the set, the complement of B and C. Now, one of the ways you can do this is by listing out all of the things that are not in B, all of the things that are in C, and then identifying what's in both. You can also do it by highlighting, which I'm going to show here. Everything that's not in B is going to be, actually I don't even need to highlight the whole region, I just need to highlight all of the numbers that are outside of B. So every single one of those in yellow is outside of B. And if I then look at what is also in C, then I will have this, 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 and this. They're the only 4 that are outside of B and in C. So technically, I can just list 2, 5, 7, 8 straight away. That'd be the quickest way of doing it. But like I said before, if you list everything that's not in B, everything that's in C, and then identify what's in both, that would also work. C, a little bit trickier with this one. So we have here, first of all, let me just reset the colors again. We have the union of A and C. That where are we? Yep. We have the union of A and C first, which is everything that is either in A or C. So I'm going to highlight that in yellow. So everything in this region here is A union C. But then we have the complement of that, which means we're only interested in everything that's outside. So that would make these numbers the ones that we're interested in. So just very quickly, all of this stuff in pink, the union of the complement of the union of A or C, I've highlighted in pink. Then, what is in that and B? So in other words, of all those pink numbers above, which ones are also in B? 9 and 12 are the only ones that we have. So 9 and 12 is our answer for this part. And lastly, we have the complement of A, which I'm going to highlight in green just now. So hold on, the complement of A, again getting rid of the other colors for a moment. The complement of A is everything that's outside of A. So that is all of these guys that I'm highlighting in green. We then have the intersection with the complement of B. So we want to ask ourselves, of these green numbers, which ones are also outside of B? Well, not these 3, because they're clearly in B. So that means that these 6 numbers here are all also not in B. But the question doesn't ask us to list them. The question asks us how many things are in that. And of all of these numbers, there are 6 of them that I've highlighted, making 6 our answer for that question. Done.